Tonight, I have the pleasure of introducing two awesome people who run their own gym. They're at the gym now. They're both coaches, both NLP trained. They are on fire, and they're like Liz and mine's mini-me.
Absolutely, loving it.
Or our doppelgangers in Tasmania.
Yeah,
they're an awesome couple. They run their own gym. It's called Mind and Body Fitness. So they are completely about fitness for the mind and fitness for the body. They have a big following down there in Tasmania and have created a huge community around their gym and their business. And they're in Juice Plus. Apparently, Liz has just told me that.
Yeah.
Juice Plus.
I wasn't in the bio. So I would just like to swiftly hand over to those guys.
Yep.
Ask questions.
That's the look, Simon. That is the look.
You never told me that bit. Whisper in my ear. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, first question. So, just tell us about your business. Tell us about life. How's it going for you at the moment? And what's going on for you guys at the moment?
Yeah, sure.
Benefit from?
So our business, thanks for the intro there, is called Mind and Body Fitness. And it was Courtney Phillips Personal Training. And we decided on Mind and Body Fitness about 4 years ago. And we actually really don't know why we picked Mind and Body Fitness, because back then, 4 years ago, we had no mind component at all. We were more going from, we've been bodybuilders and we've had bodybuilding teams in the past, which really wrecked us mentally. So we stepped away from that.
Yeah, caused a lot of clients to have body dysmorphia, causing a lot of physical and mental injuries. So that's when we decided to step out of that industry.
Yeah, and kind of help people recover from that. So I guess that's how Mind and Body Fitness come along. But as we know, we're always creating our own reality. So I think when we did put that out 4 years ago, we were already on the track to NLP, timeline therapy and all of that. We put that out there, that came to us, and here we are now. So we really do have the mind component with Mick being a male coach, or a coach for the males. He's already got a few clients. And myself, he's done amazing. He's off and running. We're sharing an office. My office is a little bit pink, so we have to go to Kmart on the weekend and maybe teal, I don't know, maybe
teal,
purple, grey, something. So I've rambled on, but where we are now?
Where are we now?
Where are we now?
Where are we now?
Yes. So we've got big plans for.
Just want a franchise.
We want to franchise Mind and Body Fitness because we believe that there is a massive need for mind and body fitness, huge need. So we, after being at Tony Robbins' UPW a week ago, that is our massive, massive goal, and we know that that's going to happen. Like I said, every 2 years, our life seems to take a massive flip. Massive flip, and it's 2 years now.
So 2 years NLP.
When we first started, I was a personal trainer. Mick was at the mines underground. He got quite depressed. And he just rocked up one day back home because he would work week on, week off. Rocked up one day and said, I'll quit. I'm like, oh, okay. I was just personal training out of a studio. That was his main income. But we couldn't have him there depressed and going through what he was going through. So we made the very quick decision. Hey, Tess. Hey, how you doing? Good. Very quick decision that it was make or break for us. Done his certificate in personal training and joined me. So it was that whole, we did not have an option to fail. If we failed, we were in the gutter with no roof over our heads. So that was a really, really, really big turning point in our life. It was make or break. It was, fail or just go for gold. And and we went for gold, and we've been doing it ever since.
Ever since, we've always grown, and that's, I guess, spiritually, mentally, and I think we're both driven about our passions.
Passion, purpose, serving.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't realise a lot of people didn't know. So if you watch my lives, I was in quite a dark place before NLP. I really wasn't like being around people. I was sleeping a lot. I wasn't enjoying my job. Sorry, I've got a bit croaky, been talking all night. So, and then NLP come in, and that's just changed the whole dynamics of my classes. I've been putting it out there to have 30 members of class, and I had 34 members, 34 tonight. And the energy in the room is absolutely amazing. I'm making people high five at the start and end of class, and everyone's smiling, having fun. So the classes are only better because I'm better, and I'm better to be around. So we're growing. So now we're wondering what the next step is.
So that's awesome stuff. So how did you what changed in your mindset that allowed this massive growth that has happened recently? Could you pinpoint one thing that really has caused that?
For myself, as growing.
Yeah.
So it would be, I found my purpose in life now.
Okay.
So I was lost, and I was like, I've got to be a fighting coach. I've got to be a fighter. I'm going to train fighters the rest of my life. But I realised that's not.
That for you, what changed?
What changed my mindset?
To do NLP.
It was a shift in Courtney, and I want to grow with Courtney. We've always grown together, and I just knew I needed to step up and man up or whatever, and just work hard, be with her and grow with her, not Courtney growing and me growing. So just get out of my stubborn ways and move forward.
Awesome. Just a second, she's writing.
That's all right.
I love it.
What would you say to women who feel their partners aren't on board?
Yeah.
Both of you.
Yeah.
So what would you say to a woman? What would you say to a woman whose partner is not on board with their journey?
Oh.
I'd do it.
What would you say, Phil?
I would say if you want to have a long-lasting relationship, to the women, say to the men,
be gentle.
Yeah,
be gentle.
And
don't do what I did.
Yeah, no, don't do what Courtney did. But I would just speak. I would honestly just be open and vulnerable with your partner and tell them the way you're feeling, and you'd probably have to give them lots of money, I reckon. Like, if you're not going to grow, where are we going?
You need to keep growing anyway, and that is really, really hard, and it's really, really scary, and that's the point that I come to, that I was growing, and Mick, he wasn't. And it did come down to that ultimatum, but I didn't give up. I didn't give up because I love him so much and I know his worth. But also, so if a really important thing is, ladies, men, if you have done the work but your partner hasn't, be gentle with them. And you do need to meet them where they're at. Don't expect them to come up to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone was at rock bottom, what's the first step you'd recommend to getting them back on track to a purposeful life?
NLP.
NLP. Coaching with Mick and Courtney.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you need to do the 6-week breakthrough, or do the NLP course for yourself.
Yeah. Is there something small they can do? Some small things?
Oh, yeah.
You guys used?
Yeah, so definitely, the mantras and the I am statements. And I did actually say this to a friend today who has hit rock bottom. And I just said, even on the darkest days, there is always something to be grateful for. We've got clean water. We live in a beautiful country. We've got loving friends. We've got loving family. We've got great medical systems. We've got children to love, and there's always something to be grateful for.
So just practicing gratitude would be the first small thing.
Love.
Yeah, self-love, writing down some mantras, the things that you love about yourself, what you love about your partner. But gratitude is just amazing. It's so amazing. It changes life, absolutely.
So for both of you individually, what's been the most scary part of this journey, and how have you got yourself over it?
Okay, so the scariest part of this journey for me is I seem to be a completely different person to what I was a couple of months ago. So I had that whole fear of people are going to judge me, which I now have let go. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I am constantly growing, I get a lot of people thinking that, oh, that's not Courtney, you know, she's being fake or whatever, but that is me. I just keep stepping up, keep stepping up, keep stepping up. But just don't stop. Just keep the momentum going. It can be really, really scary at first. But if you just keep going, don't think about it, just dive in. You know, like this interview tonight, I was like, shit, okay, yep, we're doing it. You just got to keep that momentum going constantly, every day, doing something that frightens you just that little bit. And then the bigger things just don't seem so scary at all. Yeah.
Awesome.
I guess, the hardest thing about this journey was being vulnerable to change and being open to change, because I've been so selfish for a long time about vulnerable to change, because I've been, like I said, stubborn and only pursue interests. I've had a lot of side interests from the gym, which I've been quite successful in, but they were getting me nowhere, and I really had to have the courage to learn how to be vulnerable with Courtney, and have the confidence to step forward and say, no, we're both leaders. I'm not where I felt for a long time where Courtney was the boss and I was the worker. Courtney was at home behind the scenes and I was like at the gym all day. So I was having the confidence to be a leader now, so not a follower. Well, I was never a follower anyway, but in my mind I thought I was a follower. And so just that self-belief, not worthy enough. But now that's probably the hardest thing I've had to break, and even my self-worth is questioning myself now. Only tiny bits, but it passes straight away. Awesome. I think it's that old way that I used to feel. So those old feelings I used to feel, they go away now when they come up and I recognise it. So we have even another personal trainer who's working in our gym soon. And back in, even 2 months ago, I'd been dead set against it because I just felt like I was being imposed on to my space.
But you can't grow alone.
You can't grow
which
alone.
is what we've let go of as well. We tried to do everything alone.
Yeah.
Didn't work
Didn't
out.
work, no.
Yeah.
Nah.
But we don't need anyone. We've got us too. It's only us.
But no, you do need help.
You need help. Yeah. And it's been vulnerable. Yeah.
So learning to accept help from other people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I guess it's another gratitude thing, really, isn't it? It's being grateful for that help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Because while I feel like I've always done things my way and alone, which got me so far, it did get me so far. But now, if you want to take on the world, you need your army with you.
You need help.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So with everything that you're doing, and all the change and the growth that's happening what's bringing you the most joy out of all of that?
The reactions of other people and being able to serve them. Yeah. Without a doubt.
The reactions
We've changed, they've changed.
The whole dynamics of the gym has changed again.
We've got people inboxing us, reaching out to us.
Inquiries.
Even your lives, Liz, so many inboxes.
So
that's been really great.
Everything is just going on.
So the biggest change we've noticed is the change in others that we are around.
The atmosphere is just electric.
Have you got any examples you'd like to share with us?
It could be classes. The energy in the classes is better. I feel people opening up more around me now. So people after the class or after PTs are hanging around with me, and I'm just listening to them and their story, and they're being vulnerable with me now. And even some males are just really being open with me, and that's through the lives and through the challenges that Liz has set. And my clients are seeing the other side of me now that they never knew. Yeah. So when I'm being vulnerable, they're coming to us for advice now and feeling open enough to be open and vulnerable, which is fantastic.
Awesome. Good stuff. And obviously I've seen you be vulnerable and enjoyed that with you.
Oh, yeah.
And shared that with you. I've got the video to prove it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And I've seen it too. Yeah.
which is awesome. And I know that you're also starting up Island of Men for Tasmania.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've met some really really deep males here, like are really deep into it, like deeper than I am. Like they're right into it.
That you didn't know existed because
No,
you
existed.
were so
and
closed off to it.
so I've got 6 committee members now, and that's only going to grow more. Yeah, they can hear me.
That's awesome. That's really good. So
Yes.
all of your accomplishments,
Yep.
what makes you guys the most proud at the moment?
Most proud at the moment.
Probably that we just keep stepping up,
Yeah.
no matter what is thrown at us, and just the trust that we have in the process, the trust that we have on our life purpose, and just knowing that it's all coming together.
Yeah. We've walked through a lot of shit together, living in Launceston, and we've come through it. And now we were at the knees. I felt, this is what we felt, not being projection, but we felt at the stage that we were looking up at people's, looking up at them, but now it's like they're looking up at us.
I guess just keep the fact that we've kept stepping up, and I know that everyone knows about tall poppy syndrome out there. So we've had a lot of that as well, you know. So we just shove that to the side and we just keep going. So that's probably that's what I'm proudest of most, is that we have stayed true to us and authentic to us, and stepping up and serving for the people. Yeah,
that's beautiful. So I mean, obviously you found your purpose. How would you help other people in finding their purpose? What advice could you give on that?
Okay, so I'd get them to list all the things that they love, all the things that they need, that the world needs, and all of that. It really comes down to what you are passionate about. If that's what it is, I'd ask them what are they passionate about. And I believe that we're all here to serve. We are all here to serve. So in one way or another. With my NLP clients, a lot of them are looking for their purpose, basically. So that I do a lot of the 6-week breakthrough with that.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you guys are obviously doing very well financially. How has the reward of finding your purpose changed your life and grown that?
Yeah. So yes, we definitely have more income coming in.
Yeah.
And I'm not, I wouldn't have said this a few months ago. But, I used to think money was bad, but it's obviously what you do with money. If you can have money and do good things. So obviously the more money that we're receiving, and we're just putting it out there, money is energy, and the more we give back, the more comes into us. So we definitely don't have to worry about money, but now that it's coming in, we can now, we're setting the wheels in motion for franchising Mind and Body Fitness, which we couldn't have done 12 months ago. We'd looked into it, but it's quite expensive. So, we're using this money that's flowing to us to put back out there so we can have Mind and Body Fitness all around the world.
Awesome. Good stuff.
Yeah. And just, life of freedom, just freedom to be able to travel.
Yeah. And so, I mean, is part of the intention of that creating freedom for other people, for franchisee holders? And
yeah, absolutely. Freedom from themselves, from their emotions, from their own mind. Freedom to be who they want, freedom to feel comfortable about who they are, especially in our environment. Doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, your body shape, so it's creating freedom in all sense of the word.
Awesome. Yeah, that's good stuff. So do you have a story where you realized what the impact you've had on someone else?
Wow, had a lot of impact on a lot of people's lives.
We actually had.
Can I talk about Sharon?
Oh, you can talk about Sharon.
No, because she was your client. No, she was your client.
Yeah, you can.
So we had a dear friend and a client of us, Sharon.
She's not related to Penny, is she?
Penny. Oh, no. No. We've got like 3 Pennies here. I'm trying to think which one you're talking about. But no, I understand, yeah. No, so Sharon, she died of breast cancer last, was it this January?
Yep.
This January. She come to us, really, this was the year. She's been with us for 3 years as a client, and she was very timid when she first started. She was Courtney's first client, and she started with another client, her good friend who still went mine. And we, for both from Courtney and I, and with me, we really pushed her out of her comfort zone a lot. She was just a stay-home mum, raised 4 kids. Her kids are old and grown up now, and she just wanted to do something for herself. So she come along. And no confidence. Like she couldn't even do simple exercises and stare at the wall because she couldn't bear facing
people.
Yeah. So over the years with Sharon, we grew her confidence. We got her. What we do, we.
So much so, yeah. She came over and done Tough Mudder with us.
Yeah.
Which, if any of you know what Tough Mudder is, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So we really got her out of her shell with that.
Yeah.
But even through cancer, she still kept coming to the gym. I'm going to cry. And it was her treatment.
Yeah. She didn't tell anyone about her treatment. She was sick, and she didn't want anyone to know. So, but she became really close friends with us. So when Courtney stepped away from personal training, I took her under her wing, and she became a real dear. I looked at her like a mum. And yeah, she really grew. She really took the dynamics of our business to that next level, and she rubbed on us on how people, how to help people, and this is where we come to.
And I guess we didn't really realise the impact we had on her till her funeral.
She loved
and
us.
They dedicated part of the funeral to
the gym
and Mind and Body Fitness. So that was, you know,
She'd been through a lot. She'd been through the transitions we had with numerous people coming through, and we just helped her grow, but in turn she was helping us grow because so she was really close to us, and she was there for me a lot. She helped me a lot. So it's one of the big success stories we've had with the gym, with helping people, knowing our purpose, helping people.
But that's how connected we are to our members. And I don't know if Tessa's watching, but Tessa's part of our community as well. Yeah. And I know she's got a success story as well. You know, she done her 8 weeks with me through her breakthrough, and she done her NLP training with Elizabeth, with Mick, and she's smashing goals. So,
seeing people grow.
Yeah, so she smashed. Yeah.
Yeah, and Tessa's obviously gone on to get a client as well now.
Absolutely, she got her first client
about that.
Her first client today. Well done, Tess. Can't see you. I know she's watching somewhere.
So that was obviously very heartfelt for you guys. How important is being real and having a heart in business in relation to success?
Really,
it's everything.
It's number one.
It's everything.
It's number one. I think it's number one.
You have to be authentic. You have to be real. You have to generally. You have to care for your client. You have to, 100%.
Yeah, people's number one.
People will see through it if you're not authentic.
Yeah, if you're not, they'll see the cracks. And Courtney and I've learned to see through the cracks pretty quick in people. No, with people who come into the gym.
So it's really it's 100%. You have to be yourself. You have to be authentic. You have to be vulnerable. You have to be real. You have to be raw, because people love that.
Yeah,
it's normal.
Absolutely, it really is, and it's 100% important. So, what would you say to people who are scared to open up to their clients to be this authentic version of themselves?
Just remember why you are doing it.
Yeah.
how can you fully serve somebody? How can you fully serve somebody if you're not, does that make sense?
Yeah.
How can you fully serve somebody if you're not being authentic?
Yeah.
If you truly want the best for someone, yeah, you do need to be raw and vulnerable and open.
Yeah, because we both learn, the client and the coach both learn from the experience.
Yes, of course. Yes.
How would you relate? How would you relate that to Juice Plus in terms of, people who are scared to open up to their Juice Plus clients, so they're posting on social media about Juice Plus?
Oh, sure. So if you're, I mean, we love the products Juice Plus, so we have absolutely no issues with sharing it. I guess people have that fear that, they're selling or shoving it in their friends and family's faces, but you know how good Juice Plus makes you feel. Why would you not want to share that with anybody? And if anyone has an issue with that, then obviously we know that that is on them and something that they need to work through. But definitely be proud. It's an amazing product. Yeah, we love it. And just share it. Don't sell it, just share it. Just share what you're doing, share what you're taking, and it's just from your heart space. It's being authentic, and you honestly want the best for your family and friends. You want them to feel good. You want them to be healthy. So why would you not share it? Don't think of it as selling would be my number one tip. Again, it's just all about all being authentic. I guess if you're doing Juice Plus just purely to get money, it's probably not going to work. You know all the health benefits behind it, and you want to serve people to become better, healthier versions of themselves. And it's going to take off. Absolutely.
Awesome, guys. Thanks very much for coming on and joining us.
Right, you're welcome.
I'm gonna hand over to Joel now to ask you the end questions.
Ooh,
awesome.
And, over to you, Joel.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Bye,
Thank
Joel.
you. How you going, mate?
Hi. This call was amazing. I love, talk about a real call, real business owners sharing what it really takes. It's not some, I mock the Instagram, Lamborghini shots and the fake entrepreneurial bullshit. And it's so refreshing to have you guys on here. People that are doing really well and, don't fake it. So it's amazing. So thank you for coming on. And
thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
You're welcome. Yeah, you'll be on again, I reckon. I just thought I'd let you know that.
Yeah. We just say yes now.
Yeah,
so
say yes. Say yes.
Oh, goodness. All right. So if you had a billboard and the entire world could see it, what would your message to the world be?
Ooh, okay. Gosh, we could have been prepared with these. I'd say be the light you wish to see in this world, but that's already probably out there. But be the light that you wish to see in the world. Shine your light. Others need your light. It's going to be a really big billboard, but
really big.
yeah. Oh gosh, that's actually.
It can be a video one if you want.
A video one, yeah.
It can be one of those ones that just cycles,
But yeah, probably step up. The world needs you. I think.
World needs you.
What do you reckon, Mick? Is that a good one? Is that what you say too? Or have you got your own?
Nah, it would be definitely about stepping up, and the world needs more people
to step up.
Wow.
So if we step up, they step up.
Yeah.
Speaking our language. Wow. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.